Today we're going to be completing a volume set on our client. A volume set refers to applying 3 to 5 very lightweight extensions to one natural lash. So that's different from classic lashing where we're only putting one extension per one natural lash. Volume generally is going to be the most customizable set that you can get because you're putting way more extensions on that natural lash. They don't always have to mean dramatic. You can fill in clients who have gaps, or you can give clients who may have like thinner lashes a much more full look. You can mix the lengths, you can create wispy styles. So that's why volume is going to be the most customizable style. But today we're going to be doing a very basic volume set. We're going to be doing an open eye, 13, 14, and 15 millimeters using a D curl. I personally prefer to use a D curl just because it gives you like a little more drama. C curls and CC curls tend to be flatter, so they're a little more natural. So that is the style that we're going to be doing today. So I already have my lashes laid out here. I have my 13, 14, and 15. This is 0.05. You want to use 0.03 or 0.05 to be doing a volume set. Some people do use 0.07s, but they can be very, very thick and heavy, which can lead to damage to your client's natural lashes. So we're going to go ahead and get started with this volume set. So the first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and prime your client's lashes. This is going to remove any protein or excess oils that may be on her lashes, just to give you a really quick, squeaky clean slate to start lashing with. So I'm just sweeping that primer through with my 2 lipstick brushes. Then I'm going to lift my client's lids off the tape. This is very important when you're doing volume. It helps you get as close to that natural lash line as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and tape my client's lid up. We're starting with the outer corner of this eye. And lift her eye up off of that tape. And then I'm going to go ahead and begin lashing. So I'm going through and I'm making my volume fans. We're using 13s, 14s, and 15s. So this very outer corner will include the 13s. So I have my lashes here. I'm going to be using the pinch method, which we'll talk about in one of our lectures. Slowly release and close my tweezer nice and tight. And there's my fan. I'm going to hold this fan in my hand. Isolate. I'm going to stick my fan into the glue, tap off any excess glue, and apply that lash from up under. Coming up under helps you to be able to wrap. And I shimmy that lash on there and release. So I'm going to sift through until I find how many lashes I need. For a volume set, we want to try to grab around 3 to 7. Close my tweezer nice and tight in the sweet spot of my tweezer and pull directly towards me. They should come off straight just like that. Now I'm going to pinch. I'm going to be using my thumb and my index finger to pinch. I'm going to slowly release some of the pressure on my tweezer to begin to open that fan. When it's nice and wide, close my tweezer nice and tight and slow. Open, and then let's go ahead and isolate and apply. I found my lash, nice wide isolation. I'm going to stick that fan inside my glue, in slow, out slow, tap off any excess glue, come right up under that lash, and I'm going to just shimmy to be able to wrap that fan, open my tweezer, and release. So now that we have finished our volume set, we want to go ahead and conclude the service by giving our client the fan just to let their lashes dry completely. After we do that, we're going to take our super bonder. This is the Lash Vault super bonder called the Closing Act, and we're going to take 2 micro brushes. I'm going to squirt a little drop of that onto both of my micro brushes. I like to use 2 just to be as sanitary as I can. And I'm going to dab off a little bit of that extra super bonder. Then apply this directly onto the adhesion points of our client's lashes. Right at the base of those lashes. Allow that to dry for about a minute, and then we'll remove the tape and allow her to open her eyes. Then I'm going to go ahead and remove the tape. I'm going to hold her skin taut with one hand, and then using my other hand or my tweezer, I'm going to pull the tape away from her in one slow motion, and do the same thing on the other side. And that concludes our volume set.